Hey guys, what's up? I am iKabigon. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Pokemon Black. In the last episode, we fought Team Plasma, and we made it here to the Battle Company. And in this episode, we're going to be wrapping up the top floor of the Battle Company and heading to the gym. And I'm sorry, I hope that there's not too much random crap sounds coming out of my mic. I'm still not used to this headset quite yet. It's been a long time since I've actually used a headset for my videos, but I figured with the computer coming in, I might as well treat myself and get something. Not that I was looking for a headset. The Yeti works just fine and I quite like it, but the acoustic setup in this room is not so great because it's just a pretty much an empty room. Like there's my dressers and my computer and my bed, obviously, but there's nothing on the walls. Not much on the walls to absorb any sound, whereas my apartment, it just naturally didn't echo very much. So it was great for recording stuff. There was very little echo, and I just don't think I think just the effects I added to it in photos or in Audition made it pretty easy to clean it up a little bit, but it just, as a result, became too loud, I found. So we'll try the headset for now, and I'm certainly not getting rid of the Yeti. That's not going to happen, just because I like that microphone a lot. I'll probably upgrade it at some point, but I quite like that microphone, and I will use it for as long as I can, really. Until it dies, pretty much. And after that, I'll get a better one. But this headset, it works, it sounds good, and I don't think it'll dip quality too much. I don't know. I definitely noticed a quality over my Yeti compared to the Rock Band mic, because the Rock Band mic sounded good and clean, but the area where it was actually captured was crazy low. Like, you had to be talking directly into the front of the mic, pretty much. And I didn't have a stand, so it was basically just taped to mops and stuff. It was pretty trash of a setup. However, that is neither here nor there. Those are the days of long gone. Hold on one second. See, but like right there, I had to itch my ear, and one of the side effects that comes with this is that, like, you can't just move your headphones that are merely allowing you to play the game, or to listen to the game. You have to actually pause, because moving your headphones around, and I've been scratching the top of my head occasionally, and that probably sounds very bad because it's all going to slightly move the microphone. However, that's for me to worry about, not you. Panseer. We kind of blew through those first few battles without really addressing them, but I guess I'll use Arm Thrust. For some reason, using a fighting move on a fire type seems like it shouldn't work that well. I can't explain why. It clearly does alright damage, but I don't know, it's just like one of those types that does neutral damage that feels like it should be less than that. There's definitely other examples, like, okay, I forgot that used Yawn. Like, I'll probably point out some other examples later when they become apparent. Let me guess, you have 3? Yep, you do have 3. That means it's the Jade show for the rest of this battle. Razor Leaf. I wonder, just because it said that avoided attack, and moves like Sweet Scent can affect Pokemon's evasiveness, but it's not a stat that is actually visible. Is it actually a stat that's quantifiable by an actual number? Like, evasiveness and accuracy, they can definitely be lowered, but they don't get really, like, there's no way to tell what they're at, what their base value is, which I think is kind of odd. However, oh, I gotta wake Peppa up too. That would have sucked. Glad I peered at that. So it's so funny. I'm still just kind of blown away by this computer stage. Oh, you are the Pokemon trainer I met at the entrance. You've come this far. That means you must be quite strong. Are you prepared to face the strongest person in this building? Are you prepared to meet the chairman? Then the time has come. I am the one. I accept your challenge. I definitely didn't start doing that voice because I was trying to make up for me saying a sentence weird. But it's so funny to me because like when I would record 3DS videos in the past, I would use my laptop for just the video. I would record on the 2DS. I would record the 3DS video on the laptop, which ran the program better, and do commentary and everything else on the Mac. So, and even that, like just recording a video, it kept the CPU percentage at like 30% pretty regularly. That was like where it was. And I'm looking at it now, it's using 6%, less than that, 0.5% actually, to record this video and record commentary at the same time. Oh, it's so awesome. Like, I don't think my computer is top of the line, but it's a massive improvement over the setup that I had. The difficult part is going to be like getting comfortable with Premiere, whereas I had done pretty much every video I've ever edited has been made with, in fact, I think only a few have been made with Sony Vegas. Like the first Half-Life episode is one. But almost well over 1,500 videos created with Final Cut, so moving to Premiere was a bit of a shock to the system that I knew was going to have to happen eventually. But I'm quite liking it. An experience share, hoorah! Alright, so now let's go to the Pokemon Center real quick. And we will now head to the Pokemon Gym to battle it with Berg. Let me check something real quick. Just real quick. Let's a little low. I'm actually going to switch items here. Just because I want Peppa to have the amulet coin. Because she is going to be the lead of the team. By the way, something else about that is that it took me so many times. And I was tempted to not really care about getting another female Tepig, but I decided I was too married to the nickname Peppa that I kind of had to get one. So it took me a while. It took me like half an hour to actually get a female Peppa, or female Tepig. So welcome to Castelia Gym, a gym that I'm not super fond of. I just think it's pretty gross and nasty. And it gets a much better redesign in the sequels of this game. Battles in Castelia Gym are beautiful. They are pure art. Because like one of the things that they changed, and I don't know if it's actually just for that one. If it is, that confuses me. Each gym gets its own unique music in Black and White 2, on top of its own unique design. So like, I think it's for the first time all the gyms are truly unique because they don't play the same generic gym music every time. Which there's nothing wrong with the generic gym music, but it just adds an extra little layer of coolness to have them all be very different. There's still the basic it's all based the same as that, but it's all unique around that. It's very cool. I like it a lot. One of my favorite things about Black and White 2, falling beautifully is also in our stifled a burp. I had eggs this morning. If you could turn into a chicken by eating an egg every day, I would have done that long ago, because I've started to become a little more confident in my cooking. Not really cooking, because like I don't eat anything. It's a problem. When you step on the switch, the one that pops out is moi. On that note, have a battle with moi. So yeah, like I'm a very picky eater, but the foods that I do like, I really like. And one of the things I like is sunny side up eggs with toast. And for a long time, that was just such an ordeal to make, and I wasn't that good at it because the eggs always broke, and I could just never do it. If I could get my mom to help, she's much better at it. And so it was only a special occasion thing, but since I've been out of the hospital, I've started to eat it pretty much every day for breakfast, and it's great, and I love it because it's so delicious. Sometimes I make mistakes too, like sometimes the yolk breaks, sometimes they get a little stuck to the pan. It is what it is, but for the most part, like even though I just had it like 2 hours ago, I'm ready to have more. Like it's just so tasty and so delicious. White toast dipped in egg yolk. Oh, it's so good. But this is a funny story. We were out last summer. We went and spent the night at a friend's farmhouse, out away from, on the outskirts of a town near my home. And I wasn't hiding under the floor just to lose. Apparently you were. And we forgot to bring a toaster for breakfast. So we had eggs with just bread. And I was like, okay, I can have like a sunny side up egg with this. It's the only things that's missing is the toast. And I have the bread, so that's fine. It's not the same. It is not the same. It was still fine, but like, you don't get that same mixture of the butter with the egg yolk. Oh, it's so good. And I feel like, I don't know why I'm giving like a complicated explanation on like how fancy sunny side up eggs are. I'm sure everyone watching has had them. But they're definitely my go-to type of eggs. Like, they're not... It used to be scrambled because they were just so easy to make. I don't care for omelets. And I don't actually know what it's called. I thought it was a hard-boiled egg, but it's not. Because, hang on. Yeah! Thank you for going to the trouble of calling me out. I'll channel my gratitude to my Pokemon's moves and make sure it gets to you. When I was a kid, my dad, I guess it was soft boiling an egg, because he would have eggs in this like little egg holder, and like he would take a spoon and just gently knock the top off of the egg, and then just eat it. And I did it one time, and the yolk was a little strong for me, but I would love to do that again. It must have been a soft-boiled egg, which I don't quite understand in concept. I've had hard-boiled eggs before, but you could eat them cold, and I don't know, they're not quite the same, but they are easy to make and easy to eat. They don't taste bad per se. They just aren't my favorite. I can definitely go to restaurants and be like, yeah, I'll just have a couple sunny side up eggs with like 4 pieces of toast, please. And like mix in a little OJ and some chocolate milk there. Or some chocolate milk, not and you've got yourself breakfast. And since it's become so easy to do, like even for me, like I just got up this morning, go down to the kitchen, put an egg in the pan, put some toast in the toaster. I only had 1 this morning. I usually have 2 with 4, but I have 1 with 2 today. Because you need 1 egg should have about 2 pieces of toast. At least that's my experience. Just because that makes you're not left with too much yolk left, or actually yeah, you're not left with too much yolk with not enough bread, because that's the worst, because then you have to wait, you toast another piece of bread, because you certainly can't let that go to waste, and by then it gets cold. It's just a bad time, so you got to make sure you plan, even if it means cooking an extra piece of toast, just to make sure that that deadly combination does not happen. It's worth it to do. Because granted, eating toast by itself is not that fun. Especially my parents have a weird toaster. It's like, it's a toaster oven, but for some reason it's been moved recently, so it doesn't quite toast. So when I take my toast out, it looks like just regular bread that's been crispied a little bit. But it still tastes good, because I don't like it to be too crunchy or anything like that. But with the egg conversations aside, we're going to go ahead and call it here, because in the next episode, we're going to be going up through that wall of gross, nasty honey and taking on Berg. So with that, guys, I've been iKabigon. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and a comment, as well as subscribe for more videos like this one. If you have not done so already, don't forget to check out all the stuff I got going on other channels. I got stuff on Tony Spade's channel, on Wonderful Wines channel. Check all of that stuff out. And until next time, guys, I am signing off.